When I step through the door after a long day, my animals greet me, and in that moment, something inside me breathes. But is that just comfort or part of something deeper? Today in the Soothing Serpent, we're exploring the science, the stories, and the everyday magic of the human animal bond. How pets regulate our bodies, steady our minds, and maybe even protect our brains as today. And today we are going to be featuring several of my special friends. Starting off today with our lovely little prairie dog. So, when we interact with animals, petting, eye contact, a gentle tone, our bodies release oxytocin, lower cortisol, and slow heart rate. This is co regulation, two animals modulating each other's states through presence. A 2025 review found that human and animal heart rhythms and hormonal responses are actually synchronized through interaction, evidence that the bond is biological. According to the APA, 81% of pet owners say their pets have a positive impact on their mental health, and 65% say they reduce stress and anxiety. A 2025 Health.com article found that owning a cat or a dog boosts life satisfaction, is similar to earning an additional $100,000 a year. Now, I don't know if I believe that, but they definitely add interesting, um, a lot of interest, a lot of interesting times to my life, and they're very good for calming me down. A lot of good for anxiety. $100,000 extra a year seems like a lot, though. Um, Beyond numbers, pets offer unconditional positive regard. They read our energy, mirror our emotions, and even help us find stability and purpose. So the reason why I brought out a snake is snakes are very unique in that they actually can feel if we're feeling stressed, and they will be stressed too often if we're stressed. So if we're stressed, they're going to feel stressed. And we can actually feel them calm down as we calm down. So they definitely help people and kids learn how to manage our anxiety and learn how to manage some of their panic attacks. A 2025 Guardian study found that dog owners retain sharper memory, while cat owners maintain stronger verbal fluency, suggesting that pets may actually slow down cognitive decline in older adults. Researchers believe this is tied to daily routine, emotional comfort, and reduced stress over time. One thing they don't do is make it easier to record videos because that is Tyler in his cage that you already met, wanting to be back on camera. But it's not universal. Studies in the UK found mixed results, especially among people with serious mental illness. Context matters, and relationships with pets vary widely. In animal assisted therapy, animals are co therapists. They mirror emotion, promote safety, and help clients learn empathy and regulation. Freud practiced this over a century ago with his Chow Chow Chaffee, widely considered one of the first therapy dogs. Freud noticed that patients became more relaxed and open when Jaffe was in the room, and he observed that she stayed close to calm clients and distance from anxious ones. And I can tell you that my dogs do the same thing. When I have a dog in the room and there's an anxious client, my dogs do not like going near them. If I have a couple in the room and they start arguing, my dog will easily go to the other side of the room to stay away from the arguing couple until we start learning better communication skills. And then as we learn better communication skills and they start to get some regulation in their communication skills, my dogs will go up with them and they can have a complete discussion and my dog will stay right with them. Anyhow, Freud wrote that Joffy's presence helped patients feel safer and less embarrassed, long before neuroscience explained oxytocin or co-regulation. When I bring animals into session today, I often think of Joffy. Whether a dog, reptile, or hermit crab, they create a bridge between silence and expression, a living mirror of the client's inner world. Not every person benefits equally. For some, especially those with high stress or financial strain, pet ownership can add pressure. There's a lot of grief of loss, the pain of aging pets. I right now have a pet that is very much aging. That was a former service dog. She is blind and does not get along very well, and we're right now waiting for her to kind of tell us when it's her time to go over the rainbow bridge. And over-attachment, that can blur healthy boundaries. The human-animal bond is beautiful but complex, a relationship that invites both joy and responsibility. And now for the Soothing Coil, featuring Neville. This is grounding with animal presence. So if you're near your animal, rest your hand on them. If not, imagine them beside you. Inhale through your nose for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale through your mouth for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale for 2. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice their breathing, the rhythm, the warmth, the steady trust. Now imagine your breath syncing with theirs. 2 nervous systems meeting in stillness. As you breathe, imagine a golden light coiling around both of you. Not tight, but connected. With every inhale, the coil strengthens connection. With every exhale, it releases tension. Feel the calm radiate outward into your chest, into your hands, your heart. Let this shared quiet remind you, peace is not isolation, but attunement. This is the Soothing Coil, the embodied space where connection becomes healing. If this resonated, like, comment, or share your story about your own animal companion. Subscribe for more explorations of mind, body, and the threads that connect them. I'm Kristen Murray, and this is the Soothing Serpent, honoring the gentle power of presence, one breath at a time.